Before the world could be seen, it had to be spoken. Before speech, there was sound. And before sound, there was a hidden melody. The Zohar opens the third doorway into creation: intonations, vowels, and letters. Here, the letters are not dead marks on parchment. They are vessels. The vowels are not decoration. They are breath. And the melody above them is the unseen movement that gives them life. The Animated Zohar Bereshit A, Anime of Creation. Episode 3, When the Letters Learned to Sing. The seeker stood beneath the glowing firmament. In the last vision, he had seen the light hidden behind a veil of mercy. He had seen the vessel tremble, the seed pulse, and the Hebrew letters rise into the dome of heaven. But now, the letters did not simply float. They began to move. Aleph turned like a flame. Bet opened like a house. Yud flashed like a point of fire. Vav stretched like a pillar between above and below. The seeker whispered, "Master, are these only letters? Or are they alive?" The sage looked toward the firmament and answered, "They are alive when breath enters them. They are revealed when melody guides them. Without breath, a letter waits. Without melody, the breath has no path." The vision changed. A single Hebrew letter appeared in the darkness. It was strong, still, and silent, like a body waiting for a soul. Then a vowel point appeared beneath it, small as a drop of light. When the vowel touched the letter began to glow. Its edges softened. Its center filled with breath. The seeker heard a sound, not loud, but living. The sage said, "The letter is the form. The vowel is the breath within the form. But above both is the hidden tune that moves them." Then, above the letter, a mark of cantillation appeared, a tiny crown of sound. When the mark moved, the letter and the vowel followed. The seeker saw a royal procession across the sky. The melody went first, like a king. The vowels followed like living wind. The letters followed like luminous bodies, each one taking its place in sacred order. When the melody rose, they rose. When the melody descended, they descended. When the melody paused, they became still. The sage said, "This is why the Zohar speaks of intonations. They are not only notes for chanting. They are movements of meaning. They tell the letters when to walk, when to rise, when to rest, and when to reveal what is hidden." The firmament opened above them. It was no longer only a dome of light. It became a vast instrument. Stars vibrated like strings. Rivers of gold moved between constellations. Hebrew letters traveled through concealed paths, joining with vowels, shining together, forming streams of meaning. The seeker saw that the universe was not built only from matter. It was built from pattern, sound, breath, and sacred order. The brightness of the firmament expanded like music. Every vibration carried a world. Every letter held a chamber. Every pause opened a doorway. The music softened. The letters stopped moving. For a moment, there was no narration, no explanation, only stillness. A clean natural break for YouTube mid-roll placement. The sage raised one finger. "Listen," he said. The seeker listened. In the silence between sounds, he began to understand. The pause was not empty. The pause gave the word its shape. The pause allowed the meaning to be heard. If sound never stopped, nothing could be understood. So even silence had a purpose. The sage said, the marks of melody also teach the word when to stop. Without the pause, the listener cannot receive the meaning. Without measure, even wisdom becomes noise. Then the letters gathered again. This time, they did not form a sentence. They formed a world. Aleph became a gate of breath. Bet became a house of creation. Yud became a seat of fire. Vav became a line joining heaven and earth. Hey opened like a window of revelation. The seeker watched the letters arrange themselves into pillars, arches, stars, rivers, and chambers. The vowels moved through them like spirit. The melody moved above them like command. And from their union, a living voice was born. Not a human voice. Not a face. Not a body. A voice of creation, light becoming sound, sound becoming form, form becoming world. The seeker stepped back in awe. Then language is not small, he said. The sage answered, no true word is small. Every word carries a world behind it. Every letter has a root above it. And when a person speaks, prays, chants, or scans the sacred letters with reverence, he is touching forces deeper than ordinary speech. The seeker looked down at his own hands. Letters of light appeared on his palms. Then on his chest. Then around his breath. He remembered every careless word he had spoken. Every prayer he had whispered. Every silence he had kept when anger wanted to speak. The sage said, this is the inner teaching. Your voice is also a vessel. Your words can scatter your light, or gather it. They can create confusion, or bring order. They can close the heart, or open a chamber for the hidden light. The seeker breathed slowly. The letters around him did not demand noise. They invited alignment. He understood, to speak spiritually is not only to say holy things. It is to let breath, meaning, and intention move together. The letter needs breath. The breath needs melody. The melody needs measure. And the soul needs all three. The firmament brightened once more. The letters rose higher, singing without sound, moving through the heavens like living sparks. The sage said, the cosmos is not silent. It is written. It is breathed. It is sung. The seeker looked beyond the firmament. Below the shining letters, another vision began to form. A dark earth. A restless deep. A world without shape, waiting for order. The sage whispered, once the letters awaken. The next mystery begins, how order emerges from chaos. Next episode, and the earth was without form.